Hello, dear ones. I am Maria Eleonora Magdalena, and today I have a couple that represents the. Sorry that they are adjusting their camera. I'm here with Adam and Rosa, and for me, they represent the perfect sacred union. They are both awakened and live in their purpose. And Rosa, we're going to be speaking in Spanish, and Adam will translate for her. Adam and Rosa, welcome to the Awakening Path. Rosa, bienvenida al show The Awakening Path.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. They have been working intensively in bringing healing, releasing traumas, bringing tools to whoever are open to use the energy of the crystals, activated with their intention to heal, clarify your mind. There are so many things that they are doing, and at this moment, we'll get to know a little bit of each one of them, and then we're gonna talk and ask them what they are offering at this moment. Adam, let's start with Rosa. I always have asked the same question to everyone. Rosa, how has been your spiritual evolution up to this moment? Have you always been awakened? He's translating to her, but let me translate in Spanish too. Rosa, ¿cómo ha sido tu evolución espiritual? ¿Tú has nacido despierta?
Yo toda mi vida,
My whole life,
de baby que yo
since I
recuerdo,
was a baby,
he podido mirar
I could
pues
see
los seres
the
elementales,
spiritual beings,
los
the
ángeles,
angels,
y pues claro, ¿verdad? Los gnomos, las
the gnomes, the
hadas, todo eso
fairies,
existe.
and all this is real.
Y gente que ya ha trascendido,
And people that have passed away,
yo no puedo distinguir
I
porque
can't
se
distinguish
miran igual que nosotros.
because they look the same as us.
O puedo mirar a las personas
Or I can see people
cuando tienen a alguien con ellos
if they have
que también ha trascendido.
somebody that's taking care of them that
Y
passed away.
para mí toda mi vida ha sido normal.
And since I was a baby, it's been normal to me to see all this.
Mi mami de chiquita me decía que no dijera nada
My mother would tell me, don't talk about that.
porque la mamá de mi papá tenía como miedo
Because my father's mom was
y me
afraid.
decía, dile que no diga eso,
And
dile
she
que
would tell my
esto.
mom, tell her not to say this, tell her not to say that.
Pero yo era una niña, solo lo decía.
But I was a child, I would just say it.
Y así pasó el tiempo.
And time went on.
Y mi mamá murió cuando yo tenía 9 o 10
My
años, estaba
mom
chiquita.
passed away when I was 9.
No recuerdo exactamente. Pero fue
But it
algo
was
que ya más lo desarrollé yo,
where I developed more my abilities.
porque ya no era que me detuvieran, sino
Because there
que
was
yo ya.
nobody holding me back
Sí.
anymore.
Después empecé con la
And I
sanación
started
con mis
healing
manos.
with my hands.
Había personas a veces que se torcían el pie
Who
o se
get
torcían la
injured,
mano, el cuello y eso.
maybe dislocated shoulder, dislocated knee.
Y yo empecé a
And I
masajearlo
started healing them.
y se sanaba la
And they
gente.
would heal.
Y se siguen
And
sanando
they keep
porque
healing
continúo con
because I
esto.
continue doing that.
Después empezó a llegar gente, ya yo
More
tenía
people
como
started
unos
coming.
16 años
Maybe
por ahí, 15,
16,
16,
16 years old, around that
que
age,
no hallaban algún familiar.
that they couldn't find a family member that was lost.
Y escuchaba yo porque no era la plática conmigo.
I would hear because they weren't talking to me,
Y yo ya les decía, no, está vivo, está en tal lugar.
and I would tell them, oh, he's alive and he's somewhere in this place.
Y la gente lo encontraba.
Then people will find their lost relatives.
Después me casé, me trajeron a los 19 años para acá, para Estados
I got
Unidos,
married and I came to the United States from Mexico
hace como 40 años.
almost 40 years ago.
Y me dediqué acá porque la gente que me conocía allá,
And the people that remember me over there,
abrí más mis dones
I
acá.
open up my gifts more.
En el tiempo conocí a Adán,
And the time I met Adan,
y me empezó a hablar de todo esto
and he started talking to me about all
hace
this,
como 14 o 15 años.
maybe 15 years ago.
Y me empezó a hablar de todo esto.
And he started
Entonces
talking to me about
dije,
all this.
oh, él está como yo,
And I
él
said,
es
oh,
como
he's like
yo.
me.
Entonces seguimos hablando
So we kept talking to each other,
y me ayudó más a mi
and
despertar
he
de
helped me more
conciencia.
to my awakening of consciousness.
Con su amor me enseñó
With his love,
realmente
he
quiénes somos
taught me who we truly are as beings,
y empecé a recordar
and I started remembering
y
more,
se soltó todo
and
esto.
all this started getting more open.
Entonces supe que no todos lo hacían.
And I found out that not everybody has those gifts like
Para
me.
mí ha sido natural
To me, it's been normal.
porque desde niña lo he
Since I was a
tenido.
baby, as I've always had my gifts.
Una tía platicó
One of my aunts talked
que cuando mi mami estaba embarazada,
that when my mother was pregnant with me,
estaban como unas 5 tías.
maybe 6 aunts were hanging around
Mi
together.
mamá es hija, la más chiquita de como de 25
My mom
hermanos.
is the youngest of 25 brothers and sisters.
Entonces mi mamá era la más chiquita.
So my mom was the youngest of all.
Entonces mis tías, esposas de mis tíos
So my aunts
o hermanas de mi mamá,
or sisters or of my aunt, of my mom,
salieron embarazadas en el mismo tiempo
they
que
were
mi mamá.
pregnant like at the same time as my mom.
Entonces muchos de ellos no nacieron,
Many of my cousins weren't born.
fueron, ¿cómo se dice?
Lost.
Miscarriage.
Miscarriage.
Entonces, un primo y yo fuimos los únicos
The
que
only ones
nacimos.
out of those kids that were born, it was me and one of my cousins.
Entonces fuimos muy consentidos él
So
y yo.
we're very loved by the aunts.
Pero a mí se me dieron los regalos.
But I was the one that got gifts.
Alguien me dijo que la abuela de mi abuela
Somebody told me that my great
era la
grandmother
que tenía estos
was
dones.
the one that had these gifts as well.
Entonces, creo que yo soy
So I
ella,
believe I'm her reincarnation
porque creo en la reencarnación, sí.
because I believe in reincarnation.
Entonces, todo el tiempo he sabido
So
esto,
this whole time I've known this.
simplemente que me he dado cuenta
Now that I've found out
que no todos hacen usos de sus
that
dones,
not everybody uses their gifts,
porque todos los tenemos,
because we all have gifts.
porque Dios nos acondiciona
Spirit God has gave us
para tener intuición
intuition
y controlar emociones
and to
también.
balance our emotions.
El libre albedrío.
It's through free will that we have
Entonces,
this.
yo decidí este camino
So I chose this
desde
path
niña
since I was a child
para ayudar a la
to
sanación
help of healing
de toda la gente
of all the people,
y también
and also
para recordarles
to remember
que somos esa chispa
that
divina
we
de
are that
Dios
divine spark of Spirit
y
God,
que todos tenemos esa
and that we
divina
all
presencia en
have that
nosotros.
divine presence within us.
Entonces, tenemos que
So
trabajar
we have to work
con estos dones
with our gifts
y recordar
and remember
que es Dios en
that it's
nosotros.
God that lives within us.
Entonces, todo el tiempo he sabido yo
I've always known all this,
con conciencia y sin conciencia.
being conscious or unconscious.
Ahorita estoy consciente
Now I am conscious
y puedo
and
mirar
I can see
la luz de los
the
demás
light of others
porque aprendí a
because
distinguir
I
también.
learned to distinguish.
Todos tenemos diferentes
We all
luces
have different lights that we
y
carry
también varios ángeles con
and
nosotros
many angels or different angels that we all have
o maestros
or
ascendidos
ascended
también.
masters
Entonces,
that guide us.
ese es mi trabajo
And that's my job
junto con
with
Adán,
him
de ayudar al despertar de
to help
conciencia
others awaken their
con amor
consciousness with love.
y enseñarles que no
And
es
to
una
teach
carita,
them that it's not a beautiful face,
sino somos
it's
espíritus.
just we're all spirit.
Y lo que importa es
What matters
que nos encontremos
is that we
adentro
find
mismo
ourselves within ourselves
y compartamos
and to share
a hoy en el
in the
presente
present moment,
para el servicio
to be of service
de toda la
to
humanidad.
humanity,
Orar por los demás
pray for others
y el servicio a los demás.
and the service of others.
Muchas gracias, Rosa. Qué historia extraordinaria. Pero yo creo que algunas de las personas escuchando van a se identificar. Hace pasado con ellas algo parecido. Thank you, Rosa, for sharing her beautiful story. And I know that many people are resonate with that story and even live themselves for something similar. When you said that you were reincarnation of your great grandma, I got confirmation before you said. Yes. And I like to speak especially to you that is listening. You may think, oh, but how come she's not speaking English? Of course, she's capable of learning English, but what I'm getting is for what she does to hold this sacred energy and vibration that she has at this moment is more important that she do not contamine is not the exact word, but I just use this word. Do not contamine her mind with another language. That's why she preserved her mind with the Spanish language only at this moment as much as she can, because her main purpose and mission is with the Spanish community. And of course, through Adam, there is the bridge to reach the English community. Te felicito, Rosa, y te agradezco mucho.
Una de las cosas
One of the things,
que no es el lenguaje,
it's not about the language.
es el espíritu.
It's about the spirit language.
El lenguaje es como
Language,
esa vibración
it's a
solamente,
vibration.
pero el espíritu lo sabe
But your
todo.
spirit knows everything already.
Entonces, ahorita estamos todos los que están conectados de
Anybody
aquel lado.
that's connected, seeing us now,
Es porque es un contrato de vida
It's
que
a
tenemos
life
en este día
contract to be here present in this moment,
para mirarnos a
to
nosotros
see each
mismos,
other.
que no tiene que ver
It's not
lenguaje,
about a
ni
language,
color, ni raza, ni
color,
nada.
or race.
Somos un espíritu,
We're all one spirit.
somos esa chispa divina
We
de
are that
Dios
divine spark of
y
God,
somos uno solo.
and we are all one.
Entonces, cuando estamos unidos,
And when you're united,
esto se hace más
it
fuerte
becomes stronger
y más divino
and
y
more
empezamos a
divine
recordar mucho más.
and remember more.
Es un porcentaje más alto.
It's a higher percentage.
Entonces el espíritu habla.
So spirit speaks.
Yes, I completely agree with that. And I do telepathic communication. Many people would call channel. And the way it works, what I receive, it's a block of energy. It doesn't come to me in words in English or Spanish. It comes a block of energy, and then that energy is translated into a language that's, in my case, can be English, Portuguese, or Spanish. And our language, doesn't matter which one you are speaking, is very limited. There are things there are messages that I received that I had a hard time trying to convey into language. So now, Adam, let's switch it to you. What would you like to share about your spiritual evolution, and have you always been awakened?
So, hello. I started since I was young, knowing that something wasn't correct in the world. As many of us, we grew up in church, so it didn't really vibrate with me, and I didn't really connect with that world. So I would just hang out outside the church while my parents were inside the church. And then when I was 16, I started looking for the truth. The internet became more available to everybody. And I've researched secret societies, spiritual practices, the alien world. And through all this research, I came to know different truths and histories that they don't tell us in the books. And eventually, in 1111, I traveled to Peru for the portal 1111 to Machu Picchu. And then from there, I went back to Sedona. And then in 2012, I also went for the 1212 portal to Peru again, to Machu Picchu. And then I came back. Then I met some friends over there, and I learned about Reiki. And then I started taking Reiki classes. And then I invited Rosa to take Reiki classes with me. And in the process of finding the truth of God, I basically came to the end, and basically the truth of God is the great I am. I am what I am. This is who God is, and the causal body. And so once you reach that understanding and knowledge, there is no more searching. There is basically God is the great I am. It has its causal body, which is the 7 virtues of spirit God, represented by the 7 archangels, the 7 ascended masters, or the 7 Elohim. And our job is to embody those virtues of Spirit God, be them, and become a chela of an ascended master. A chela is a disciple of an ascended master that lives for their purpose, or the higher purpose of the divine God. And so each of us belongs to a team. And there's 7 teams, and it depends on what you like to do. Like me, I belong to the green team, which is Archangel Raphael or Ascended Master Hilarion. Rosa belongs to the team of Gold Ruby, which is Ascended Master Jesus or Archangel Uriel, and as so forth. There's other 5 teams. And since once when I was young, my friend's son fainted. And he told me, oh, what's good for his son to not faint? And in a dream, I ate a radish and I traveled through the veins all the way to the brain. And when I woke up, I told my dad, oh, he needs to eat radishes to oxygenate the brain. And then I did some research on the Google, and it turns out that yes, radishes oxygenate your brain. So this is how I found out that I am a healer. But many people think that the green ray, which is Archangel Raphael, is for healing, but it's also for the divine truth of Spirit God. It has 2 qualities, the truth of God and the healing of God. So part of my purpose is to accumulate all the different fragments of different cultures into one cohesive vision of the truth. And
Can
this
you
is what I
expand a
hope.
little bit about Tutor of God? I'm not sure if I pronounced right. Many people doesn't know what it is.
About the what?
There is the healing and the other part. Can you explain more what's the other
Yes,
part
the
of the
truth
green
of
ray?
the truth of God, or the truth, divine truth, is also
Oh,
part of
truth.
Raphael's job, Archangel
Oh, I
Raphael
see.
or Ascended Master. But a lot of people relate to him as the healer, but he is not just the healer; he's also the truth of Spirit God.
Oh, the truth. Okay, and that makes sense because the green ray, green is associated with health, and health and love has the same vibration, and there is only love. Everything in the universe is created from love, and all the dysfunctions of the world are manifested by the absence of love. So that makes sense that the green ray is also the truth of God. Sorry for the interruption. You can continue.
No, it's okay. It's part of the conversation. And so that's where I started looking, and I found out about how the secret societies and people from space, like the Anunnaki, came down and they started the Sumerians, and then you have the Egyptians, and then basically we have all the knowledge that came from Thoth through Drumbalo. And so I've acquired and researched a lot. And so basically what's going on right now is that we made mistakes in Atlantis because we allowed people from the Jews came from space, and then Martians came from space to Atlantis. And then they did a synthetic Merkaba, and we kind of messed up there. And then we broke the dimensionals. And we're here now to heal what we did in Atlantis. And basically, it's 12,000 years ago, it's right now. So our job is to heal that karma that we created in Atlantis so we could graduate. Our purpose as souls is the evolution of to become ascended people, ascended masters, immortals. And what's going on right now is that this body that we have was engineered. It has DNA of 27 races, from reptilians to cat people, bird people, and octopus people. We have DNA from different races, from different cultures around the universe, even angel DNA. And so this human body has never existed in any universe. It's unique to this place. And it has the highest potential for the highest expression of the divine God. And so everybody wants a human body. So that's a
Creación.
it's that divine creation. So many spirits want to incarnate on the earth to have a human body for their evolution. Even if they're in the 6th dimension, they want to go to the 9th dimension. So this is what's going on in the earth. We're basically the main attraction of all the universes. Everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants a human body. And that's why we all connect with different races or even elemental beings, because everybody right now is the opportunity that never existed in the universe to make a jump to whatever dimension you want to evolve to through this human body.
Yes, and the human body, there is a question, why we are here? We are here to spiritualize matter, and each one of you, without exception, if you are in the human body, you have the ability to ascend all the way to source in this body. Of course, there is a lot of layers of illusion that you have to leave behind. Some people, like the three of us that is here talking right now, and many of you that is watching, we are a little bit ahead on shedding those layers. But that doesn't make us more special than you, because you have this and the ability to do exactly the same thing. Of course, each one of us, we have our one path. We have our one history that is very intrinsic with our family, our lineage, and the purpose that our soul designed to do here. So thank you so much for sharing. It's amazing. I think we learned a lot. And I just wanted to tell people that I have a playlist where I talk about Earth's evolution. And I talk about many of those things that Adam relay at this moment. I think the last video that I did was at least 2 years ago, and I'm about to start a series of videos again, explaining more. Of course, I know a lot more at this moment, and I should start this in September. So, Adam, from where you'd like to start to talk about all the amazing things you guys are doing? Would you like to share your website, or you want me to share? I can give you permission to share, and then you can speak and navigate at the same time if you have it open.
Just to say it in voice, or how do you share it?
When you try to share, there is a button on say share. When you're gonna try, there is an option to say ask approval, request approval.
Oh, share.
Yes. Okay, I give you the permission, so you should be able to share.
You mean a screenshot?
Yes, of your website, because then everything that you click on the website, it will be shown to everybody.
Oh, okay.
So you can just, it will be easy for you to follow your words with what you are saying.
Yes, yes.
So the way I met Rosa and Adam was through expos, especially in Southern California. And if you don't know what an expo is of course a meeting, a fair, where we have many vendors, and those vendors, they bring it to you tools to enhance your health, and not only the physical health, but the mental, spiritual, and also to align you with your purpose. So that's how I met Rosa and Adam. It's coming up. Now we can see. So you can start sharing what you are doing with Rosa at this moment. Helping create the new humanity.
Can you see our page?
Yes, we do.
Well, this is our website, and my wife is known as a medicine woman. Through the Native Americans here, they when they see her, they call her medicine woman because of her gifts, los regalos que tiene ella. Y la conocen como mujer medicina. My wife, she's a clairvoyant, seer, sanadora, a healer, and she also does spiritual surgeries. And so,
Can you expand a little bit about spiritual surgery or maybe give an example? Because I know what it is, but many people say, what is that?
Ok, esto es
this is
así.
how it is.
Viene el paciente y a veces
The person comes to us,
tienen algo incrustado adentro de ellos.
they may have something
Puede
inside of
ser
them.
algún tumor
It could be a tumor,
o algún cáncer
a cancer,
o hernia o algo que
a
tengan
hernia,
adentro.
anything they have inside.
Ahorita se está trabajando mucho lo que es la
Right
oscuridad.
now, a lot of darkness, people are using darkness to do
Entonces se les
things.
da también de comer a veces a la
So
persona
some people
enferma
give things to eat
y tiene
to
intención
the others
negativa.
with a negative intention.
Entonces lo que yo
So
hago,
what I do,
pido permiso al Creador, a Dios,
I ask permission to Spirit
como
God,
tú le llames,
whoever you want to call him,
y tengo ese bisturí
and I have that
y abro espiritualmente
ability
a la
to
persona
spiritually open like
y
a
saco
surgery,
lo que tengo que
and I
sacar.
remove whatever is inside
Y
that is
después
of
vuelvo
them.
a hacerlo es como una operación acá afuera,
It's like a
pero
spiritual
imagínate
surgery,
con los instrumentos celestiales.
just with celestial instruments.
Entonces saco
So
eso
I remove that.
y la persona entra con dolor, tiene dolor,
The person is
como es como una incisión.
it's like you've made a cut in the body physically, and then you remove things. So the person stays with some pain because,
y sanan.
and then they get healed once the thing is removed that is not of their body.
Les han tocado gente que tiene poquito tiempo de vida ya
People have come that have a little bit of time
y
of life,
les han dicho pues de mí.
and they have told them about me.
Hago mi trabajo
They do my
y
healing,
cuando van al doctor ya no tienen nada.
and when they go back to the hospital, they have nothing. There's nothing wrong with them anymore.
That's a beautiful work, and I'm so glad to hear that you can do that. I heard about some people that do this type of work, but I didn't know anyone in person. So I'm glad to know. Thank you for sharing that. You can continue.
Años en el Valle de San
By
Fernando,
many years, I lived in the San Fernando
más de
Valley,
30 años.
more than 30 years.
Y pues ahí sí soy muy conocida
I'm very well
porque
known there.
la gente iba ahí
People will come for healing too.
a sanación.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of what we do. My wife also, she could see spiritually, so she doesn't need the camera that takes pictures of your aura. She could scan your aura and your chakras and tell you the reasons why each chakra is the way it is, the level of vibration is at, and what to do to elevate it, and the colors of your aura as well. So my wife Rosa has that ability to see people's chakras and aura.
Cuando tú guardas todos tus dones,
When you take care of yourself in grace of your gifts,
que no tomas, que no
you don't
fumas,
drink,
que no
you don't
usas
smoke,
drogas
you
ni
don't
nada,
do drugs,
que no te gusta pelear,
you don't like to fight,
tratas lo más
you try
que se pueda,
not to have
no
chaos,
permitirte,
not to allow chaos
tus
in your
dones
life,
permanecen contigo
then your divine gifts stay with you,
y se van incrementando.
and they start incrementing in their
Porque
power.
los dones vienen del todo de
The
Dios.
gifts come from the divine
Entonces,
God.
cuando tú te estás guardando
And when you take care of yourself,
toda la energía divina
the whole divine energy
pertenece ahí
is
se queda.
yours to have.
Y la palabra perdón,
And if you use the word forgiveness,
dejar ir,
let go of things,
eso te ayuda mucho.
this also helps you
Porque
maintain yourself.
si sabemos, si creemos,
And if you believe and know,
porque el creer es crear,
because if you believe it, then you create
que
it.
tú eres el templo de
That
Dios,
you are the living temple of
que eres
God.
Dios en función.
You're a living being, a
Y
living
tú te lo
God,
crees,
and you believe it,
vas a hacer uso de esos dones
then you have the
a lo
access
máximo,
to those divine gifts, to
porque tú lo crees.
the highest potential,
El creer es crear.
because you believe it.
Entonces es muy
So
importante
it's
ser nosotros
important
mismos,
to be yourself,
vivir en alegría,
live in joy,
dar gracias a Dios por todo,
thanks to Spirit God
aunque
for
estés en
everything.
tribulación.
Even if there's some situations going on in your life.
Gracias Dios
Thanks.
por este
Oh,
momento
thank you, Father,
que
for
estoy
this
aprendiendo.
moment. What am I learning from this
Es
moment?
muy pesado para mí,
It's heavy,
pero contigo es súper
but
liviano.
with your presence of the divine,
Y
it's
pedirle a
simple.
tu ángel guardián,
I could always ask
"Hey,
your
ángel
guardian
guardián,
angel,
tengo esta duda,
I have a doubt about this.
¿puedes
Can
ayudarme,
you help me,
por favor?"
please?
Y él está nomás esperando que
He's
uno le
just
esté
there
pidiendo
waiting
ayuda.
for help.
Y luego ya te habla aquí al oído.
Then he speaks to you.
Pero está el otro allá.
But then the other ones
Pero
look.
si tú te inclinas a él,
But if you go more into the light,
uno tiene diferente lado para su ángel.
each of us has a different side for our guardian angel.
¿Cuál es el para saber?
How can you tell?
Tú le tienes que hablar a él.
You have to speak to your angel.
Y él puede mandarte un aroma,
And you send
puede
you
regalarte
a
una
smell,
flor,
a
puede venir a
flower,
visitar un
a
pajarito.
bird could visit you.
Entonces son confirmaciones de
Those are
que él está
confirmations
presente y te está diciendo,
the angels
¿cuál
are
es tu
there
lado?
present
Dime
with
si
you.
es el izquierdo, quiero
The
mirar
left
esto.
side, the right
Y ya
side,
llega lo que tú quieres que llegue.
and then the message will come.
Entonces, todo lo espiritualidad
The whole
hay que
spirituality,
alimentarla
you have to nurture it
con oración,
through prayer,
haciendo cosas buenas para los
doing good
demás
things for others,
y ser más mejor
and be a better
con los
person
demás
each day
y con los animales
with the
y con las
animals, the
plantas,
people,
porque
plants.
todo es Dios.
Everything is spirit God.
Entonces, ese es mi caminar,
And this is
ese es
path,
mi trabajo,
my job,
trabajo
my
con el
service.
corazón
I work through our heart
y con el amor.
and with love.
Y mi patrón, pues es el todo.
And spirit God is my boss.
And is the best boss one can never have.
Es el mejor jefe que podemos tener.
Sí, a él no le puedes discutir
You can
nada,
never argue with spirit God
ni lo puedes demandar.
or even sue him.
God is good.
God is good.
Yeah, all the time.
Sí, puedo sentir su
I
presencia
can feel
ahorita.
your presence right now, the divine.
Thank
But yeah,
you.
this is a little bit
Adan,
of what we do.
how about you? That was more about Rosa. How about you?
Myself, Rosa and I are Reiki teachers. We teach Reiki. So, but Rosa has always been a natural healer, even before Reiki.
Yeah.
And so myself, I do Reiki healings. I do energy cleanses. And I also have found out that I could heal through breath. So once Rosa had a pain in her ear and we were driving, and it was so strong and heavy that I don't know what said to me, just blowing next to her ear, not into the ear. And then I did it with the intention of the violet flame, and her pain went away. So it's interesting that I don't really offer that service that much, but I do have that ability to heal through breath.
Tu
And
sensibilidad
and I'm also an empath. I could tell if people are lying, people's intentions. So I'm very sensitive in that way. And so that's my inner compass. And
Max, my dog here making noise.
oh, it's okay.
Okay.
And yeah, but basically this is what I do. I do Reiki and I teach. My job is to hold the divine truth, as I said. That's part of my purpose here on earth. I don't need people to believe it. The whole thing is that to hold that vibration for the service of the planet.
Yes.
And basically it's some people are open to it, then I'll start talking a little bit like we talked earlier. But you know, we could be here for a whole week talking about the whole
Yes.
history of humanity, the history of who we are, the difference between your spirit and the soul.
Well, maybe I bring you both here another time so we can do a little bit of that.
Los traiga aquí a ustedes un poquito para compartir un poquito de la sabiduría. Yeah, that'll be nice.
At this
we're
moment,
also-
I'd like to learn more about the expos, but you can complete what you want to say.
I wanted to share what we're creating here in our home. It's a sanctuary. This is
The easiest way you close, if you want to show something else, close the screen, stop sharing, and then, okay, I can see it.
Yeah, so this is
Wow,
our
this is
home that we're
beautiful.
creating. Spirit God gave us a little mountain, and we have the triple flame already anchored here, and we're building the 7 archangel stations, which is the 7 virtues of spirit God, and we're constructing them. So our sanctuary is called Angel Valley. This is where people come for healing. We also do retreats here, and this is where
Are you guys already living there?
What was that?
Do you live there at this moment?
This is where we live. Basically, it's our house, and then we have a little hill, and we're constructing. We have the pillars already for the 7 virtues, and we're gonna put the 7 archangels, the 7 ascended masters, and this is our home, and this is your home as well. This is a sanctuary for humanity.
So is that already operating? Are you already doing retreats there?
Yes. This is
amazing.
This is the purpose that we're creating here. We just had a retreat 2 weeks ago. My wife had a retreat for women, just specifically for women. And we're gonna have other retreats, and this is where we teach Reiki, we do workshops, and they're in classes as well. We have metaphysical classes, we do in person or live on our YouTube channel as well. But anybody's welcome to come and visit. You can visit our website and give us a call, or if you want, this is a place where you come for healing. We have a well, we have well water. And so this is where Spirit God has taken us, where we can have clean water from the earth. And
that's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Estamos trabajando.
We're here working together.
Yeah, I had a dream about maybe 3 years ago. I'd like to have a place of retreat. I'm very drawn to help the homeless. And my vision was to have a beautiful place where people could come and they would share their gifts. Everyone would work in what they are good at, but everybody would partake and take care of the gardening, meditation, cooking, but you live more doing things that you really love, but not only for you, and sharing with others. And everybody would welcome to come and stay, or just come and live to do whatever they want. So that's my vision. Maybe one day. I think it's not the moment yet.
Yeah, definitely those communities will start making themselves more manifested, because it will be needed for the future.
Yes.
Las comunidades, there's going to be a lot of things happening in the world, and there's little locations that will be created as a sanctuary, like you're saying, that vision will be a reality for you as well, because it will be needed for others.
Yes, and if you have a community like that, you'll be self-sustained. Because everybody, if we share our gifts, everybody has their own gifts, and then when you share, the community will have everything it needs.
Exactly. So that's the whole vision of this place as well. We're putting fruit trees and all kinds of trees with fruits, and we're making vegetable gardens. And then we have well water, so the water is free. So that's the vision, to create a sanctuary where basically heaven on earth, el cielo en la tierra.
Do you guys have solar panels at this moment? I know in the future you don't really need that, but
not at this moment, but we might have a few. But I want to create stations where magnetic electricity, so we don't depend from the sun.
Yes.
You could have electricity
so you are way ahead already. Free energy, sustained energy.
Yeah, free energy.
Yes.
And this is our home and our purpose here in the moment. We're working day and night to the service of Spirit God.
Es traer el cielo en la tierra.
Bring heaven on earth.
Eso es lo que significa el
And this is what you see the
de
yellow.
amor.
The yellow is heaven and the star of our symbol, and the blue is the earth, the water. So heaven on earth with love, Núcleo de Amor.
Núcleo de amor. No sé.
Yes, I know that we met for a reason and a purpose, and I feel in my heart that I would like to support you guys with anything I can. That will unfold when the opportunity really arises for me to really make a difference. It will show up, but I just wanted to you both know that I support your vision and you can count on me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you.
And we're also creating this new vision that you wanted to share. Let me see here. Which is an expo called New Era Holistic Expo. And basically this vision is for everybody, all the healers and people that offer their love to humanity. This is not our expo. This is the family's expo. So we all together come together and generate light in whatever city we appear. And this is the purpose of this expo. And we're having our first one this Sunday. You guys can visit the websites or follow us on the social medias. It's going to be in Irvine. And we have more cities. And by whatever God wanted us to create this, now we're here in this moment with this new creation.
I will join the second one in Redondo Beach.
Most definitely. Anytime, you're always welcome.
And I'd like to tell for you that's watching that all those expos, if you love to hear things, to do things in Spanish, I would say at least almost 70% of the vendors, they are able to support you in Spanish.
Yeah.
So I'd like to invite you to go and visit an expo, especially the New Era, but most of the expos over here in Southern California, they have, we speak Spanish. And if you go there and visit, you will get the help that you are looking for.
That's correct.
That's a beautiful, beautiful work that you both are doing. I'm hiccuping because I didn't put any socks. Would you like to share something else? Something else?
Pues darte las gracias.
Just to give you thanks.
Eres una persona muy hermosa de
A very
corazón.
beautiful person of heart.
Las pocas palabras que he cruzado contigo
For first
han
words
sido
that
de gran...
we've spoken to each other.
Un día no se me olvida que llegaste
I remember that you came to us
y me
and
dijiste,
you told me
esto que tú miras aquí,
this that
ustedes lo van a tener.
you will have.
Ustedes van a tener una expo.
You guys are gonna have an expo, you told
Y
me.
yo decía,
I said,
ok, lo tomo, dije yo.
okay, I'll take it.
Y a la siguiente semana ya
And
estábamos
next week
en la
we
expo.
were creating it.
Entonces quiero decirle a todos que Dios
I
la usa
want
para
to
mucho.
tell everybody that Spirit God uses for a lot.
Y a veces uno como sanador no
And
puede ver uno
us as healers
a
sometimes
ciertas cosas que nos van a
we
pasar,
can't see things that are gonna happen
porque
to
somos
ourselves
humanamente también
because we're still kind of human
procesando
in the
este
process
estado de vida,
of this life.
pero recordando que
But
somos
remembering
espíritu,
that we're all a spirit.
pero también necesitamos pasar por circunstancias
Sometimes we need to go through
para
situations in
nuestro
life
crecimiento
for our
espiritual.
spiritual evolution.
Entonces Dios manda ángeles
Spirit God sends angels
como
like Eleonora
Eleonora, no puedo pronunciar.
Maria.
Pode chamar-me de
Maria.
Eli ou Maria.
María, ok. Por María que vino y me dijo
That
eso.
came and told me this.
Y yo lo creí,
And I believed
lo
it.
creé y
And
lo
I
creí
created it,
y
and
estamos
I met it.
felices. Entonces, los invitamos
So
en
we invite you
este
guys
domingo 26
Sunday, July
en
26th in Irvine.
Irvine. Y ahí les dejamos los datos
And
para
if
que nos
was
conozcan
there,
en persona
please meet all of us in person
y estar ahí en comunicación.
and
Y
be in
si necesitan
communication.
ayuda, alguna
If
pregunta,
you need any help
ahí
or
estaré para el
assistance, I'm
servicio.
there to be of
Y
service.
gracias, María.
Thank you.
Gracias, yo le digo
Gracias, María.
gracias. ¿Y tú,
Gracias.
Adam, te gustaría tener algo más a decir?
Just to be yourselves, sean ustedes mismos, live in joy, create joy, have fun, and do whatever you feel resonates with you. And if you make mistakes, they're part of the learning process. Y haces errores, have fun making mistakes, because that's the only way to grow. Es la única manera de crecer. Have fun burning your karma. Diviértanse quemando su karma, because we all have to burn our karma for past lives. Don't blame God for nothing. It's all our creation. Todo es nuestra creación. No echen culpa. And create dharma instead of karma after that. Be of service to others.
I'm being inspired to channel for both of you if you are open to. So let's do this way. What is coming to my mind is let's allow any being of love and light to come through. And I'd like to ask them to address your mission in general. What do they have to say with this loving movement that you guys are putting in motion? Does it sound good for both of you?
Ustedes? Yes, please.
Okay. Let me just drink some water. I put the intention to receive a message from any being of love and light, a message for Rosa and Adam that will better assist them on their mission of bring love, clarity, harmony to each heart that come close to them, that come across their path. Who is here? Dear brother and sister, I am Sananda. For those who know who Sananda is an aspect of Jesus the Christ from the office of Christ in the Sirius star. We see you. We are with you. And we are so grateful for all the great work that you both have done up to this moment. Every single choice that you made of love instead of fear, since the day you were born, has built up the energy for this moment. All that beautiful vision in the top of a mountain. The reason why we chose the top of a mountain, because in Earth, as gravity works, things that are on the top is easier to spread to the bottom, more than from the bottom to the top. Imagine your place as a gigantic lighthouse, lighting up the whole planet. And then you say, but it's just us, just Rosa and me. How can we light up the whole world? It's never been just you. It's we, it's all of us, and it's everyone that ever crossed your path and will cross your path. But yes, you're gonna light up the whole world But there are others doing the same too. Imagine crucial points, high points on Earth, the top of mountains, with a bright lighthouse like yours. And from each lighthouse, the light spread far and beyond until the next one reach. Each ray of light that comes from you, from your lighthouse, illuminates the heart of everyone that's touched by this light. Now, I'd like everyone that is watching right now to focus on the mountain where Rosa Adan has their sanctuary. Imagine the light expanding down through the mountain. And when it's touch a person or an animal or a tree, whatever, push it down all the negativity, all the pollution, all the low vibration energy is pushing down all the way to the planet, to the soil, and get alchemized. See that light expanding, and before it's get faded, can go further, it's meet the light from another house, from another lighthouse. Now imagine the planet completely light up. All that dense energy that sinks to the planet. Visualize that light coming down from the bottom of the planet. Visualize that smoke that starts fading. And now you only see a white, beautiful light coming out from the bottom of the planet. And that white light is just emerging, embracing the whole planet. After it embraces the whole planet, that light expands to the solar system, expands to the Pleiadians stars and Sirius stars, completely embrace the whole Milky Way galaxy, extending to the nearby galaxy, the Andromeda, Whirlpool. Now it's completely embraced the local universe and all the other universes. See, the one of the seven merged universe completely embraced by this light, and now it's spreading to the other six. Now each one of you is one with all it is. You are in the united field, quantum field. You are all one. Let it go of your individuality. Feel one with all. Now bring it to your attention that a desire of share love, of be love, whatever it is that you hold in your heart. Find that version of yourself that's already living that dream, that reality. Merge with that version of yourself. How it feels to live your dream. How it tastes. Feel the expansion. Anchor the emotion, the energy. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Now let go of that version of yourself and start to withdraw from this united quantum field and bring yourself to center. But keep that emotion with you. Keep that knowing that everything that your heart's desire is already created. You just need to rise your vibration to get, to merge with that reality. Bring your attention back to the local universe, to the Milky Way galaxy, Pleiadians, solar system, and you're back on Earth. You are back in the new Earth that you just created. Remember, we are always with you. When you think you are alone, it's because you are not able to perceive us. And then you say, oh, I have to rise my vibration too high. No. Just go silence. Say a prayer. Jesus, take away from me these thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that no longer serve me. You're going to see, you're going to feel that emotion, that negativity being lifted out. We are Sananda, and we congratulate you. We thank you for answering the call of come to this beautiful planet and spread the light. We talk to you in another time. I never
you.
know what they're going
Thank
to do. Thank you. It has been a pleasure. And I just like to say again, for me, you both represent the sacred divine union. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting, incarnating on Earth at this moment. And yes, people think that spirituality is boring and sad, that you have to give up on everything, that you have to sacrifice. That was nonsense for the church. Actually, we are here to have fun. And it's very simple. God is in the vibration of love. Joy is 540. Love is 500. Joy is 540. Guilt is 30. Shame is 30. You cannot associate sacrifice, guilt, and shame with God. It's just two opposite sides of the coin. Makes no sense. And everything that your heart's desire is already waiting for you. You just need to raise your vibration at least close to the vibration of the thing that you are asking for. So, thank you, Adam and Rosa. Would you guys like to say something before we go?
Pues que vivan su alegría,
So live your joy.
que recuerden que todo lo hizo bueno Dios
Remember that Spirit God made everything good.
y el propósito de vida
And the purpose of God
es ser felices.
in life is to be happy.
Y cuando nosotros manifestamos la alegría, la felicidad, el
Benefits,
amor,
joy, love.
podemos expandernos
we can expand ourselves.
y que con nuestro ejemplo
With our example,
llegarán todos los que están buscando.
everybody will come to you that's looking for
Busquemos
that light.
dentro de
Look
nosotros,
within,
porque somos el templo de Dios,
because we are that living temple,
esta chispa divina,
divine spark of Spirit God,
y todos lo son.
and all of us is that.
Entonces, así podemos cambiar al
That's the
mundo
way to change the world,
con nuestro propio
with
ejemplo,
our own example,
compartiendo amor.
sharing love.
Sí, compartiendo
Yeah.
amor.
Así es, ¿verdad?
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you
And
again.
if you guys have a minute, I will ask you to remain. And I'd like to ask you, you that is watching, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so and support in any way you can by sharing, leaving your like, your questions, and see you soon. I think that was fantastic.